Recently, a few of my viewers pointed me to a channel, and I have to be honest, I couldn't believe it at first. The channel is only a few months old, but it has an incredible 161,000 subscribers. And what's even more amazing is that it has only released 60 videos. If you think the success is due to short content or viral videos, you'd be wrong, because this channel only releases long videos. Some of these videos have been viewed hundreds of thousands of times, and the most popular one has 2 million views. But here's the crazy thing, there are no special effects, no viral challenges, or popular memes. Instead, this channel has managed to attract thousands of people with just videos about ancient wisdom, spiritual teachings, and the great mysteries of life. Things that make you pause and say to yourself, wait a minute, what exactly is going on here? And it's this thought-provoking content that has resonated with hundreds of thousands of viewers. In this video, I show you exactly how you can build your own YouTube automation channel, just like this one, using free AI tools. By the time you're done with this tutorial, you'll have everything you need to start a successful channel. And to make things easier for you, I've spent hours putting together some practical step-by-step instructions that will make every step easier for you. For example, check out this short clip, which was created using the exact same process I'm going to show you later in the video.
Have you ever stared at a religious work of art and sensed that there was something behind it, something that couldn't be said, could only be felt? On this quiet and illuminating journey, we will go into the hidden geometry of divine truth. At the heart of every religious image, behind the colors and the shapes, there is a hidden shape.
Now it's time to enter ChatGPT. Just copy the special prompt I prepared for you and paste it into ChatGPT. And now, this is where the real magic happens. You can ask ChatGPT to generate not just one, but several ready-made prompts for you. For example, 10 or even 25 completely different and creative prompts. I'll post the prompt to Telegram. Just wait a few seconds. And very soon, ChatGPT will prepare incredibly detailed and professional prompts for you. Prompts that are exactly suitable for creating high-quality long videos, just like the channel we talked about at the beginning of the video. This means that without having to start from scratch or spend a lot of time writing scripts, you can produce content on the scale of successful channels with just a few clicks, and this is just the beginning. Now it's time to move on to one of the most interesting parts. EaseMate AI VEO3 Video Generator. As you can see in the image, VEO3's main features in summary image to video. Just upload the image and get a complete video in a few seconds. Text to video. You enter the text you want and the site intelligently generates a video based on it. It is noteworthy that similar tools on sites like Pika Labs, Runway, or Pixverse may cost upwards of $20, but this site is completely free. Just register on the site and start making videos immediately. In short, if you are looking to make high-quality videos without having to pay, and in the shortest possible time, be sure to try this tool once. The site link is in the video description. Now that you have registered, just enter the text-to-video section. At this point, in the generation prompt section, enter the prompts that ChatGPT has prepared for you one by one. After entering each prompt, you can choose and customize various settings such as video size and other options according to your needs. I myself asked ChatGPT to generate 25 complete and accurate prompts for me. Now I enter these prompts one by one. And each time the site generates a completely professional, high-quality video in a few moments. I must truly say that this site is one of the most powerful and advanced tools I have ever worked with. In terms of output quality, production speed, and simplicity of the user interface, it is truly unparalleled. If you're looking to create engaging and different videos without the need for technical skills or complicated software, this tool can make everything simple and professional for you. Now log back into ChatGPT. This time, ask it to write you a complete video script. Just specify your topic and write. In a few moments, ChatGPT will prepare a precise, organized, and engaging script for you. A script that you can easily use to create your video. That's it. In less than a few minutes, you'll have professional content for your video ready to use. Now go to the 11 Labs website. At this point, choose one of the available voice actors, a voice that matches the tone and style of your video. After choosing the voice, all you have to do is enter the script that ChatGPT wrote for you in the text section. In a few moments, 11 Labs will produce a high-quality and very natural voice actor for you, as if it was sung by a professional voice actor in a studio. One of the great features of this tool is that you can adjust the tone, speed, and emotion of the voice, whether you want it to be formal, friendly, calm, or exciting. Finally, you can download the final audio output and use it for your video. Now comes the final step, creating and editing the video in CapCut. At this point, all the content you have carefully and creatively produced is going to be put together in the form of a professional video and reach the final result. so proceed carefully and patiently. First, log into the CapCut software or website. If you have never used this tool before, don't worry. The interface is very simple, intuitive, and user-friendly. Create a new project in CapCut and import all the clips you have created with EaseMate or other video production tools into the editing window. If you have a lot of videos, it is better to group them by topic or content and then import them into the project to maintain the overall order of the project. In the next step, specify the size or aspect ratio. For YouTube content, the standard 16:9 aspect ratio is best, but if you're planning on vertical platforms like TikTok or Instagram, you can also use 9:16 or 1:1. Next, move on to the voiceover. Import the file you created using 11 Labs into your project and place it in the audio timeline. It's crucial that the audio is in sync with the videos. The audio should start at the right moment and match the video so that the audience gets a sense of unity and professionalism. Now it's time to spruce up your project. You can add simple animations, transitions, and visual effects to your clips using the effects section. These effects will make your images more vivid and engaging and will draw in viewers from the very first seconds. These effects are especially useful if you want to keep the audience watching until the end. One often overlooked but hugely impactful aspect of your video is its overall length. By increasing the duration of each clip slightly, you can increase the overall length of your video without it feeling too stretched. YouTube and other platforms generally recommend longer videos as long as you have a high retention rate. Now we come to the step of adding background music. Choose a soft, motivational, or music that fits the mood of your video. Be sure to adjust the volume so that the music is not louder than the speaker's voice. The music should complement the narrative, not distract from it. If you like and have more time, you can also use more professional features such as adding automatic or manual subtitles to increase audience understanding, adding your personal logo or channel brand in the corner of the image, inserting explanatory text, titles, or quotes to further emphasize the messages, or even using visual effects such as parallax, shadows, and light layers to increase visual appeal. Finally, when everything is in place, from images and sound to effects and music, click on the export option and save your final video in the best quality. I recommend choosing 1080p or even 4K, especially if your images are of high quality. I explained the steps a little faster to make this tutorial not too long, but don't rush it. Proceed carefully, review each section several times, and test and revise as needed until you reach a result you are truly happy with. Finally, don't forget that the more professional, targeted, and creative your content is, the more audience you will attract and the higher your chances of growing your channel will be. Thank you very much for sticking with me until the end of this tutorial. If this tutorial was useful to you, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with your friends and colleagues who are interested in content creation. And now, let's watch the final version of the video I created using this method. Until the next tutorial, goodbye.
Have you ever stared at a religious work of art and sensed that there was something behind it, something that couldn't be said, could only be felt? On this quiet and illuminating journey, we will go into the hidden geometry of divine truth. At the heart of every religious image, behind the colors and the shapes, there is a hidden shape. Circles that represent infinity, like the soul. Triangles that point to the Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And the square, that is the earth, structure, order. But when these shapes come together, they tell a story that words cannot tell. In many paintings, light is not just for beauty, but rather a sign of the presence of God. The light in these works shines not from the sun, but from within, from the eyes of an angel, from the heart of a saint. This is the light of truth, the light that is within us all, but forgotten. Each symbol is a language, the language of the soul: air, fire, earth, water. In sacred art, these elements are drawn in a way that is more than nature. They are gateways to the beyond. And the words? Sometimes they are written in Hebrew, Greek, or Arabic, not to be read, but to be felt. Much religious art is made with circles, circles that show that divine time is not linear, but cyclical. Everything returns. Everything is made whole. This is the cycle of returning to God. In some of the most sacred images, Temples and churches are depicted in the form of the human body. Why? Because we ourselves are temples. The human heart is the center of light, and the path of the soul passes through the body, the mind, and finally the heart, until it reaches unity. These images are not just paintings, they are mirrors. Mirrors to remind us of what we always knew but had forgotten. You too are part of this sacred geometry. You too are a flame of divine light, hidden within the lines of life. Remember, the truth is always within us, and art is only the key to awakening, in a quiet, emotional voice. If you have felt this light within you, share it with others, for truth shines brighter when shared.